Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Beholder, the game's called. Last time our son was arrested, and actually we kind of had a part in that. He made some banners, we cut them down, and the government called and we kind of snitched on our own son, but they already knew, we just sort of confirmed it. So... we're doing our best to stay alive, let's say it like that. I'm assuming our wife's not going to be too happy, but I have to look out for the whole family. And I didn't want to pull the others into this. Like, remember the that other guy that lost that professor that lost Grace? They killed his whole family. So the girlfriend, did you hear that Grouchigs were captured at the border? That's the family of Patrick's girlfriend. He wanted to go with them. It's a good thing he didn't go. They were executed, Carl, and I heard the youngest one was sent to a labor camp. That's sad, but I guess the state knows better than we do who to imprison and who to execute. How's Martha doing? Your daughter is a fighter, just like you. She's so much better now. I know you love her and stuff, but... What's in the box in your office? I agreed to hand it over, but in fact I'm keeping it for myself. I need money for Martha's cure. Well, I need it. I live for my family, honey. Difficult times require us to make difficult decisions. I just hope there will be no consequences. I'll deal with the consequences, no worries. I'm proud of you. Come here, I want to kiss you. Aww. Could you please throw away the box in my office, honey? Of course, sweetie. Aww. I found a note for you, darling. Call 893578. Thank you, my love. You're welcome. Look how good we work suddenly. Let's talk about Patrick. I think this will change. Carl, where did they take Patrick? The Department of the Corrections took him. Oh my god, my poor boy. What are they going to do with him? I don't know, Anna. All they say to me is, be grateful we didn't arrest you instead. Yeah, she took this way better than I assumed. Dial the number. Antoine, what happened? I'm in trouble. The damn New Tomorrow guys are after me. Why, you're just a mechanic in the print shop. There's no time for jokes, Carl. You know I work for the government, but you decided to not tell Danton. Or you didn't know, even though it's your job to know. In any case, you must help me. How? Help me. Your apartment would be the best place. Nobody will think I'm back. I'm not that stupid. I guarantee you a handsome reward. The strike was sabotaged. Thanks to me, I've completed my task for the Ministry of Resistance. You'll be well rewarded for your help, Carl. Oof. This is dangerous. Well, I mean, he'll be in my apartment. Like, that's where my family is. And the New Tomorrow guys will hunt him. And we know this game likes killing us. But on the other hand, this would probably seem quite well to the department, to the ministries. They would probably like, maybe it would even help our son. Like, we could be like, hey, how about we exchange? You know what? I'll help him. Okay, you can stay in my office. I hope you won't be there long. All I need is a couple of days, then I'll be picked up. Okay. Can I get a note? Ooh, Albert Meinecke. Looking for an apartment on Khrushchev Street. We'll pay a handsome sum. Plans to stay long term, no questions asked. Sure. No questions asked seems fine to me. We still have this kid that wants to kill people, so that's a thing. Haha. Yes. I'm assuming he can speak. Why shouldn't he? Let's say hello to our new neighbors. So a librarian and the one on top both don't have a story yet, right? I'm called the landlord. What did you say? Are you mute? Oh, but not deaf. Oh well, usually that's when I'll tell tenants to tell me if they ever need anything. But in your case, I don't even know what could be done, Albert. That is your name, right? Have a nice day. Oh, now I get what it means whether he can speak. You're not mute. I can prove it. I'm sick and tired of you, Carl. I'm mute, but I have reasons to hide this fact. Sure, Tommy. Tell your story and tell the truth. I'm not sure I can trust you, but I guess I have no choice. My real name is indeed Albert Meinecke, and I'm here to assign on assignment from the state. What state? Valverde. What? We've been at war with Valverde for 40 years. Oh, that's probably not good. I'm here to stop that war, Carl. And how is your pretending to be mute going to help? Yes, Carl, both sides in this war are supporting the conflict in an effort to grow richer. But... Don't interrupt. No one can even interrupt anyone anymore. No one can even remember anymore what started the war. But it creates factory and mine jobs and allows for oppositionists to be sent to the battlefield and buried there. The only way to end it is to gain the ultimate advantage. I'm talking a bomb here, Carl. What bomb? See, you don't even know what I'm talking about, and your country has it. But instead of threatening to use it and thus ending the war, your government prefers to keep quiet and continue sending people to die. But if we get it, we'll end the silenceless violence in a day. By dropping that bomb on us? Using it is out of the question, Carl. It will leave nothing standing. That's not what we need. Engineer Bashan is looking for an apartment in your district. He has access to the blueprints. That's why I'm here, Carl. Move him into your building and get me the blueprints. Have you lost your mind? My duty is to report you immediately. This will stop the war. Do you think that massacre will end on its own? 40 years have been grinding our children into pulp for 40 years. Wouldn't it be better to manufacture pots and clothes? I don't even know what to say. Will you help me? Oh, are you kidding me? How can I make this decision? Like, if anything about this ever comes out, my government will kill me and my family. Let's face this. But on the other hand, how can I say no to ending the war? But how do I know he will end the war? Because basically all I'm going to do is giving the atomic bomb to the other nation. We're not going to do that, right? We're not going to give the atomic bomb to some other nation. No. You must be crazy, Albert, to think I'll help you steal classified blueprints. That's a shame. On a madman would be willing to withdraw from what's happening. Sorry, man, but I can't let you steal the atomic bomb for your government. Like, why would I believe that your government is any better than mine? Why can't I... Wait, I can only report this? I can't have him arrested for this? He's alone, he's a spy. Well, yeah, he's a spy. No, I get 500 for exposing the spy. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I should try to break into a couple of the apartments. I'll see if she's in. Wait, she's the one on top, right? She's the one living here? Yeah. That's my wife. That's Antoine Grubik. I'm gonna go in here and try to find a couple of things that I can report just to get some extra cash. What's that? He's here sleeping. She's also sleeping, so everyone's at home. Yeah, it's the middle of the night. We'll see. I mean, I would have gotten one more tenant the other way. Who are you? You're George Stanton. I know you. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me for that guy. Ooh. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Just checking the newspaper. Don't beat your wife. Yeah, the employees of Mine 17 held a meeting about improving the conditions of their work environment. They decided everything is fine and signed up for a vacation. Local resort offer a wide range of vacation and educational programs, including museum tours, visiting memorials to our dear leader, and attending patriotic seminars. Being on vacation is worse than working. The workers were there to rally for improved conditions in the mines. Okay. What do you need, man? You must have read newspapers and know what happened. The situation got out of control. Tragic Rubik escaped. What a pity. We'll pay a good price for his head. Do you know anything about him? I can't do that now. What a shame. Coming back to where you used to live is a smart plan. Nobody but me decided to inspect your building, but I believe you. Goodbye. Why does everyone think I'm such a trustworthy person? Compliments. I have quite a bit of cash here. Maybe I could have saved my son with this cash if I had gotten it a bit earlier. Minister of Order. Comrade Carl, you did the right thing providing Comrade Grubik with shelter. His actions caused the labor strike to fail in a big way. Antoine Grubik is a hero who helped avoid bloodshed. We'll take him in a couple of days. The motherland will thank you. Try to hide him from others. Well, that's mostly his own doing. He's gonna leave now, and I'm gonna use the fact that he leaves. I'm just gonna assume that they take Grubik with them. I wanna check out the spy, but I don't think I'll find that much. I'm assuming he's... I kind of destroyed his quest line when I decided not to steal the atom bomb. And for some reason, I couldn't have him arrested even though he's trying to steal the freaking atom bomb. Top man chef. Wait, what's happening? What is happening here? Oh, he needs to use his phone. Damn it. That means he's coming back. I think she left, however, so I can keep... Yeah, both of them. So I can keep checking that. I'll check the message in a bit. I first want to check these things. A lot of use for this chest that marks on the page. What's that? What are you?
You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just remember, our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party are
going to
one.
smoke.
Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world, and other
And the
countries
streets
are
of
jealous of
Lamar
you.
decorated with mobile
Each of
propaganda.
our
Each one will be
citizens
transmitting
receives
patriotic
all that
stations
he or she needs
non-stop.
to leave a
Citizens will now
happy
be
and
able to
carefree
listen to the
life.
last news
Soap,
around the clock.
sugar,
This is the propaganda.
bread, and certificates of appreciation.
Any normal person wants
Just
to relax quietly
remember,
with a book,
our
a TV show,
foes
or
are
a film,
continually
or-
plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves
This
of
is
terror
can
our
I switch this
treacherous
off? Like,
enemies
this is-
send crashing upon.
It was funny for a bit, but now it's even annoying for me. I'm Carl, the landlord. What's going on? Here's Stas Markovic. This is the mobile propaganda unit according to our schedule. We'll be here for 4 days. Enjoy, Carl. How is that mobile if you're just standing there? Shouldn't you be driving through the streets or something? Can't you turn it down? I can't. I can turn it up though. You asshole. Let's strike a deal, and you'll move on according to your schedule. Aren't you tired of hearing this? They give us earplugs and headache syrup. Deaf guys get special treatment. I wish I were deaf. How does this work? Easy. It's basically a giant moving radio. I need to set the frequency on the panel, as well as a few other options you don't need to know about. Strike a deal? No, that would be neglecting my duty in 4 days. Okay, I can give him money and he leaves.
Our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye.
I'm called now, yeah. I'll do it. Edgeman, the Minister of Development, had a breakthrough and we learned of to speed up time. One button pressed and it's time for you to go. Okay. Sorry, but the keys to the mobile propaganda unit didn't appear in my pocket. Your magic button isn't working. I'll get the keys on time. What about money? I could use some money, thanks. But so you don't feel tricked, I wish you happiness and good health. You scum. Remember, we are to celebrate our great leader's birthday. And until that great day, the Ministry of Language Purity declares the year without swearing. Mind your words, you can get fined if you swear before December 21st.
Eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor.
I'm going to
counter
quickly,
the hostile attacks and defend our right to
report on
live
all
as
people.
we wish, we will move forward along our own path
Because
and prove that the
especially
people
on
and the
her,
party
I found-
are
yeah, on her I
one.
found a lot of
Our
things.
great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the
I'm sorry
state.
about the
May he live
sound.
long
It's
and
super
prosper.
annoying, I know.
You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just remember, our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile
Oh, I
attacks
hear
and
the
defend our
phone
right to
somewhere
live
in the
as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live
Oh, thank God. Emergency commission. Good news, Carl. Patrick is coming home. Only to ignore us set him straight. But
long
okay.
and prosper. You
Get a task. Minister of Order. Hello, Carl. The famous General Errol Johnson is coming to town. Even though he's retired, Johnson has agreed to give a series of lectures at the university. We've also arranged for him to give a speech to some school kids at the stadium to improve their patriotic spirit. You must move him in. Okay. The city is eager to pay his expenses. It's your duty as the state to provide Johnson with everything he needs. Fulfill his every request out of respect for his previous achievements. But... no buts, Carl. The ministry will reimburse you after Johnson moves out. Execute.
You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you.
Hello, Carl. This is Danton. Our team needs your help again. Now what? You've surely noticed the propaganda and you'll be like, really? I barely noticed it. It's hard to miss it. It keeps going day and night. None of the tenants can sleep well. The lack of sleep is the least of the evils this job The worst part is the content the Rick is cramming into our people's ears. We have a plan that will advance our cause. I want to kill anyone. Of course not Carl. How could I? All we need to do is use the technological miracle to broadcast our ideas. How? All you have to do is find a way to change the frequency. Remember, frequency 101.9. Is that a pirate radio station? You're very smart, Carl. Should I even mention that the job will pay well? As soon as we have the program we need, you'll receive your payment. I'll agree. I just want the thing to go away. It's just annoying to me. I'll do it. It doesn't look bad. Thanks, Carl. Dinner tomorrow moving will not forget this.
Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to leave a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just
son is
remember,
back.
our
He's
foes
alive.
are continually plotting against us. Thankfully,
But
our
he doesn't want to
great
speak to me
leader
anymore.
effortlessly disperses
Somewhat
the waves of
understandable.
terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your...
What do you think of the war? Do you keep track of the news from... Oh no, I'm saving my nerves. These fools can fight properly. If I were in charge, I would have exterminated all of our enemies long ago. Don't you think that's too much? She is tough. Nonsense, Karstein. The history of mankind is about the bloodshed. Have you been ditching school? Come to my library. I'll give you some textbooks on the history war.
surroundings.
Reading is forbidden, my
Watch
lady.
out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let...
About the car. What exactly? Yeah, I'll use their reputation if I can. Okay, you're a state official after all. I guess I can tell you. First, wait until I leave. Civilians must not approach the mobile propaganda unit in my presence. Second, using a screwdriver, remove the... Okay, so I need a screwdriver. Protective panel. 3, find the frequency. This found by the administration. All I have to do is set the volume and move from info point to info point. And the last thing, enter the code. It's our great leader's birth date.
Aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our...
Shouldn't you be getting home? Well, I wouldn't mind dinner, or better yet, some booze. Get me a bottle of rum and I'll be happy to return to my barracks. Understood.
For labor
Okay, so I
and
need a bottle
valor
of rum and a
to counter
screwdriver.
the hostile attacks and defend our right to live
Oh, damn it, I need to rent out the apartment.
as we wish. We will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party
said
are
rum.
one.
This is
Our
whiskey.
great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of
Here's
the
a
state.
screwdriver.
May he live long and prosper.
Wine.
You live in
I
the
could give him
best
some
country in
arsenic.
the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to leave a happy and carefree life.
Well, let me just before I
Soap,
bring him a bottle of
sugar,
rum.
bread,
Why
and
don't you have rum?
certificates of
He must
appreciation.
have rum.
Just
He always has what I
remember,
need.
our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state.
I don't see
Still,
it. I
you
don't-
must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings.
rum.
Watch out for agents of sabotage
Okay,
and
will do.
report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor.
There you are again, Carl. I'm starting to freeze in this wind. I brought you some rum. Great, as we say in the army, one soldier doesn't make a battle. You are one shitty...
To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country
think
in the
before I do
world,
this-
and other countries are jealous of
program.
you. Each of our citizens receives all
It's
that he or she needs to
21,
live a
that's what he
happy
said,
and
until
carefree
when
life.
swearing is forbidden.
Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just remember,
Citizens, war is raging. An
This isn't
invaders
any
have
better.
surrounded our country.
I want
Yet
neither.
our great leader is
I
doing
want, like,
nothing but
music or
searching
something.
for traitors in his attempt.
Hello, Carl. You should settle Inga Birkenfeld, a famous scientist, in the house as soon as possible. Execute.
To cling to power. The
Sure.
state constantly feeds us false propaganda, claiming the motherland is in danger, and the party-controlled mass media call for workers and farmers to find spies among their family members. It's time to say no to their ongoing oppression. Hundreds of thousands of laborers have answered
I'm
the
okay
call
with my
and are
money at this
assisting the
point.
revolution and the arrival of a new tomorrow. Our country is falling apart, and our people are starving. Our motto is your clarion call. Muster all your strength to fight the real
To
enemy,
Birkenfeld,
the
and
tyranny
here
of the
we have the
so-called
general.
great leader. Join the movement toward a new tomorrow. Let the voice of truth be heard across the land. Citizens, war.
Hi. Oh my god, that's good in the ears. Hello, I'm Carl, the landlord. Errol Johnson, retired general, here to boost the patriotic spirit of our youth. How long will you be staying? I'll give several speeches and lectures, and will then move on to, you know, educating the rest of the masses. My main task is to inspire loyalty to our great statue and the ideas of our dear leader. Your help is a great honor for me. Your final speech is to be given to the school kids at the stadium. Feel free to come with your children. We have a new draft program, From School to Battlefield. It's an accelerated program for turning boys into men.
War is raging, and invaders have
good to
surrounded
know.
our country.
I mean,
Yet our
you're everything that is wrong with this world, but talk about the war. We will win the war. Will we win the war in Yemen, by all means. I gave a speech to the patriotic camp Alumi. You should have seen their reaction. It was glorious. All in great shape. Eyes full of fire, ready to fight, like you know, young dogs. A little bit of training, and we'll have a squad of bona fide slayers. I mean, soldiers.
great
soldiers.
leader is doing nothing but searching for traitors in his attempt to cling to
What do you think, Comrade Johnson? What future awaits us? Awesome call. With the breaking point of the war, food will start arriving soon. Oh, she's doing something. For now, there's not enough food for everyone, but those who serve our state honestly get to eat. I have nothing to add.
power. The state constantly feeds us false propaganda,
probably better
claiming
not to
the
add
motherland is in danger, and the party-controlled mass media call for workers and farmers to find spies among their family members. It's time to say no to their ongoing oppression. Hundreds of thousands of laborers have answered the call and are assisting the revolution and the arrival of a new tomorrow.
Talk about the moon. Carl, what happened to that annoying device? I heard them calling out to overthrow the government. Is that a joke? I don't know, something must have broken down. This is unacceptable, the country is racing towards chaos. The fish rots from both ends.
Our country's falling apart and our people are starving. Our motto is your
Who
clarion
should I
call.
talk to? What do you think? Nah.
Muster all your
What do you
strength
think,
to
Mr.
fight the
Mannequin?
real
Nothing? No opinion
enemy,
on that?
the
Honesty?
tyranny of the so-called
But Carl, talk about the stranger. Where does the stranger live in our apartment, Carl? Keep your mouth shut, got it? I'm completing a secret task. Don't get mad, okay? Tell the tenant to stop snoring and littering. I'm tired of picking up fingernails in our office. He's always biting them.
great leader.
Is
Join
he still here? No. I know the leader's birth date. We got that correct. We know this. How about what's up with Patrick? He's behaving oddly. He asked me why we didn't have the great leader's portrait in our apartment. And when I said the last thing we needed was him, he yelled at me to be more respectful when mentioning him. What did you expect? He's been through corrections. Hopefully he'll be back to his old self sooner or later. For now, mind your mouth when talking to him. What's going on, Carl? Our son is threatening to issue a report.
the movement toward a new tomorrow. Let the voice of truth be heard across the land. Citizens, war is raging, and invaders have surrounded our country. Yet our great leader is doing nothing but searching for traitors in his attempt to cling to power.
Nothing here.
The state constantly feeds us
really
false
wanna get rid of this.
propaganda,
This
claiming
is
the
so
motherland is in danger, and the party-controlled mass media call for workers and farmers to find spies among their family members.
We should
It's
probably
time
talk
to
to
say
them,
no
but
to their
I
ongoing oppression.
wanna
Hundreds of thousands
for
of
the general,
laborers
what
have
he's
answered
doing.
a call and are assisting the revolution and the arrival of a new tomorrow. Our country's falling apart and our people are starving. Our motto is your clarion call. Muster
Ties
all your
illegal.
strength to fight the real enemy, the tyranny of the so-called great leader. Join the movement toward a new tomorrow. Let the voice of truth be heard across the land. Citizens,
damn it.
war is
Just answer
raging,
the phone.
and invaders have surrounded our country. Yet our great leader is
What's going on, Carl? Mobile unit was attacked next to a building. The repairman is gone and anti-state heresy is being broadcast over home. Your man has to maintain order. You have been fined.
Doing nothing but searching for traitors in his attempt to climb to power. The state constantly feeds us false
Do
propaganda,
they take it away now?
claiming the
because of
motherland
that?
is in danger, and the party-controlled mass media call for workers and farmers
Well,
to
they're coming
find
for? Are
spies
they
among
coming
their
for me?
family members. It's time to say no to their ongoing oppression. Hundreds of thousands of laborers have answered a call and are assisting the revolution and the arrival of a new tomorrow. Our country's fallen apart.
I think... Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It's so much better. Hi, how you doing? I'm Carl, the landlord. Got a Birkenfeld. Meat. Okay. Discuss the country. Do you like our country? I don't understand the question, Comrade Carl. Only treacherous rats hate their country. Kill the rats. Love the leader. Love the country. Worship their leader. Weather sucks. You should love your country in any weather. Our dear leader takes care of us. I write to him every day. Discuss it. Are you afraid of anything, Gerda? For example, are you afraid to die? There's nothing scary about dying for your country. It's the best. My only fear is disappointing the great leader. Where did you study, Gerda? In school, Comrade Carl. In the best school, in the greatest country. I had the happiest childhood, thanks to our great leader. Ma'am, don't take this the wrong way, but I believe you need help. Sure. There's a lot of calls here. This is getting annoying. I'm gonna check out that apartment first. No, actually I can't, right? I have to pick up. Damn it. I really want to pick up. Pick up the phone, accept the private call. Carl, it's Danton again. We've heard there's a certain Ariel Johnson living in your building. Yes, he's a retired general. I think he's supposed to lecture at the university, and I've heard he's scheduled to give a speech at the stadium. If I'm not mistaken, this is a cover-up. This man might turn out to be a general specializing in suppressing peaceful protests. We've long known him as the Anglo Butcher. 2 years ago, he practically drowned that town in blood. Over 600 people dead and several thousand injured. Anglo has always been a small town. It's basically ceased to exist after that operation. The main enterprise, the clock factory, closed. Now it's a ghost town. And that's not the only case. Let me guess, you want me to find something confirming your theory? You're absolutely right. Among the other things, the Butcher was in charge of the Toucan operation. I was rewarded for this. What operation? It was a real bloodshed. 400 rookies against a battalion of tanks. First, they were deprived of their minds, then the future. They're nothing but meat now. Sorry, it's not easy for me to suppress my emotions. My nephew died there. My condolences. Find proof he took part in that operation. Call me if it's him. Okay, we need to make a quick pause here. I hope to see you in the next episode. I enjoyed this. I hope so did you. Until then.